Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute card using some brand new product from our 2024 to 2025 annual catalog. I cannot open this until May 1st to show you. However, if you're one of my customers, you'll be getting one very soon, okay? So look for those in the mail. So this is part of a mega suite that I'm going to be using. So this is just one of the portions in it. So I have the Country Woods Designer Series paper. This is a 12 by 12, and you know I cut my paper down to 4 by 6, okay? And then we have the Country Flowers bundle. So that's the stamp set and the dies, and we're going to be using this bundle today, all right? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So let's start with our paper pumpkin, the best there is. You have from April 11th to May 10th to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit. If you're a paper pumpkin subscriber, you can go ahead and purchase the Thanks and Beyond dies add-on, because this coordinates with April, May, and June paper pumpkin. It's a set of dies of 4 for $12. The item number is 164397. Now this kit is going to make 9 cards, and it comes with the Misty Moonlight stamping spot, okay? And it coordinates with the Country Woods Designer Series paper that we're using today. All right, there's a link in the description below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin. Next up, we have our mystery boxes. These are the flat rate, medium-sized USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up! Products. I'm only asking $30 for each box. The shipping is included in that $30 price. I can only sell and mail in the United States, so if you're interested, go aheed and email me at stampwithshawna@gmail.com. Lastly, we have our host code for April. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code, because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards. And Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up!, all right? And that is all of our buzzworthy business. So let's go ahead and get started, because we have quite a bit of things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know I am going to be using the April 2024 sketch from Sheet Load of Cards by Call Me Crafty Al. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I will have a link in the description box below on how you can get this free printable. So let's get started. So I have a bunch of pieces here, and we're going to start gluing things together. So this is my inside. I have some Early Espresso cardstock. It is 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have some basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then I have a scrap piece of the Designer Series paper. It's about a quarter, not a quarter, but 1/8 of an inch. And I'm just gonna glue that onto the side here, just like that. Okay, and then I have some more Early Espresso. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have my Designer Series paper that we're going to mat onto that. So we're just going to put that on here. I love this paper. Absolutely love it. And surprisingly, this is my second favorite sheet in the pack. I love this one though. Okay, and then we have something else to... I have another piece of Designer Series paper and some more Early Espresso, and we're going to mat this on its mat of Early Espresso. So let me go ahead and get that glued down. Then we're going to trim that Designer Series paper from our inside so that we can mat that. So let me get my scissors. Let's go ahead and trim these extras. Oop. Then we're going to mat this onto the Early Espresso. Just like that. Then we're going to put this on the inside of our card. Now our card base is 4¼ by 11, scored at 5.5. And it's one of our new colors, the basic beige. I wanted to see how this was gonna look like mixing it with white. And then I wanna see how it looks mixing it with some very vanilla. I like mixing the lighter colors. So that's our base. We're gonna go ahead and put this onto our base because this is done, this portion. I like to get all of my gluing done so we can get all the pieces out of the way. Okay, and we're gonna come back to this piece in a minute. So next we are going to do some stamping. So I have some Early Espresso ink here, and I'm gonna be stamping a couple of images. So this is a floral image from the stamp set. Then I have a little bucket. Gonna stamp that. Then I have another sheet of white cardstock. This is 1/2 inch. Yes, about 1/2 inch. We're gonna stamp our sentiment on that piece. And it says, "Sending love." I'm gonna try to get it straight, although I didn't think that was straight. As soon as I put it down, I was like, that's not gonna be straight. Okay, there we go. Sending love, okay? That is all of our stamping done. Now we're gonna do some coloring. Before I do that, let me go ahead and trim up our sentiment here. I'm gonna do a little banner. Banner that ends here. And I'm just gonna cut that off because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna need it just yet. Okay, so now let me get some scrap paper so we can do our coloring. So I'm gonna color this bucket in gray granite. So I have the light and the dark. So let's start with the light. Okay, so I'm just gonna color the entire bucket. You know, I think I'm gonna use the other end because this is such a large space. So I'm just gonna color that. And I'm gonna take my dark. I'm gonna do the dark on this side. Okay, so now let's go ahead and blend this together. Okay. Oh, that seemed like a lot for that. Okay, so now I'm gonna color the leaves in the dark, soft seafoam. There's no blending for this. I'm just gonna color all the leaves and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that's done. I have some Pool Party. I want to do the flowers in different colors. So I think I'm going to do the open flowers I mean the closed flowers in Pool Party. Let's see. So I'll do like the insides and the bottom portion of it in the dark. Okay, I think that's it. And then we'll do the rest in the light Pool Party. Blend it in. Sorry for the squeaky. I must need a new marker. Must be drying out. Or I'm just pressing too hard, maybe. That's probably what it is. I'm probably just pressing too hard. Okay, so that is done. Now the next one we're going to do in Petal Pink. And we're going to do the light and dark. So I'm just going to do the dark on the inside of both these flowers here. That. Let's take our light and finish it off. And I want to leave a little bit of white on the flowers. Oh, I see a leaf. I mean, yeah, a leaf I didn't color. Okay, so let's get this leaf. All right, now we're gonna do some die cutting. So let's move this out of the way. Bring in the baby boss. We're gonna get our dies. And we are going to line this up. Like that. Get some washi tape. Hopefully it still has some stickiness to it. I just realized, yeah, that this washi tape is kind of old. I've been using it a lot. And I have this one for the bucket here. Let's see if we can keep this tape down. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gonna set this on our plates. Put the top plate on. Gonna run it through. Okay, so we have those die cut out. My dies back in here so I won't lose them. And we're gonna get some Stampin' Dimensionals and put this together. So I think I'm gonna put the dimensional on here. Do I want the dimensional on there? I know I want some dimensionals on the back of this. Oh. And how is this? Oh, I forgot. I was like, why is it changing colors? It's because I did the early espresso and not the memento. Goodness gracious, I couldn't find my words. I think I want it like this. But I think I'm gonna pop up our flower and just place it over it. Yep. Okay, so we have all of our pieces now. I'm gonna get my trimmer. We're gonna take this piece here and we're gonna cut this in half on a diagonal. So I want to, I want to be kind of sort of like this on this side right here, and then I'm sorry, okay, this one here, that one there. I'm trying to eyeball this. Oh, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we just cut that in half, and we're gonna glue this, although I want it like this. We're gonna glue this onto our card base like that. Glue, my multi-purpose liquid glue. We're gonna take that. We're going to try to give it an even border on all 3 sides there, like that. I'm going to take this one and do the same. Try to make it straight. Trying to make sure that it's lining up. Okay, we have that. And I think that's the last thing we have to glue, so we don't need that anymore. And we're gonna put our bucket here, our flowers here. Yes, that's what we're doing. So let's take the backings off of this. We're gonna sit this down here like that. Oh boy. Let me see if I can pull that back up. I want it to scoot over a little bit. About right here. Okay, I forgot about my sentiment. So then we're gonna pop this up about like that. About right there. Just like that. Then we're going to have our sentiment tucked in there. So as you can see, I need to cut off a little bit more. We're just going to have this tucked in and hanging out like that. So we're not done with the glue. So let's get that. We have to put our sentiment on. I forgot all about that part. Then the only thing we have to do is add some bling. Let's get our sentiment, make sure it's showing. And now we're going to add some bling. So for our embellishments, I am going to be using an online exclusive embellishment. And it is, where is it? It is the Adhesive-Backed Swirl Dots. It is part of the Latte Suite, the Latte Love or something. We're going to be using some of these. Let me get my Take Your Pick tool. Which color do I want? The petal pink? The brown? I think I'm going to use these. The, what color did they say these are? White. So let's see. Let's put some. Oh no, that's blending in too much, isn't it? I chose these because it looks like, let's do the petal pink. I chose them because they look like wood. It can, the little swirls in there can go with this little wood grain thing that we got going on. I'll put this one right here. And that's it. That's our card. This is the Show Me Your Sheet Load sketch for April 2024. Using the new Country Woods Sweet products. Isn't this pretty? Oh my goodness, I love it. I think I want to add some Winka Stella, even though Winka Stella is out of stock. But I'm going to use some. I want to color the centers of the flowers with Winka Stella. And then just dab it all over. There we go. That's it. Okay, I hope you love it, because I do. All right, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.